guys, welcome back to the Wildflower Pages Yoga. My name's Paige and Happy New Year to you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we have about a 30-minute sequence that you can do. You can lengthen this sequence or you can shorten it, but I use it as my morning routine. It's a really basic sequence and it helps me to stretch out my body after a good night's sleep and then also cultivate some positive energy, spread that energy around the body and really set myself up for a good day ahead. So if you haven't already, don't forget to follow us on Instagram or find us on Facebook at the Wildflower Pages. You can also head to the website to book a live class and sign up to our newsletter to stay up to date with what's happening. But when you're ready, jump on your mat, find a comfortable position and we'll get started. So in today's practice, we're going to start beginning on our knees. So just gently sit your seat bones on your heels and face towards the camera. You can rest your hands in your lap, left palm resting on top of the right for women and the opposite for men. And we're just going to take a moment to close down the eyes and center ourselves in the body. Beginning to release any thoughts, any feelings, emotions that are really loud for you today. Just witness those and pop them on the shelf. You can come back to them later if you really need to. But for now, we're just going to let them go. And to do this, we're going to focus the attention on the breath, breathing in nice and deep, exhaling long and slow. Relaxing the muscles between the eyebrows, the forehead, the jaw. And sensing the warmth that's generating in your palms. Really noticing that heat on the back of the left hand for women and the back of the right for men. Feeling the connection. And also that sense of openness that comes with offering our palms towards the sky. Here, we're in our practice and we're ready to receive what it has to offer us today. And from here onwards, you can choose to keep your eyes closed or gently open them. Releasing the hands, you can place them facing palms down on your thighs. And we're going to slowly drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. And then as you exhale, tuck the chin towards the chest. Inhaling to roll upwards. Exhaling, release the neck back. If this isn't okay for you, just take the crown of the head through center, returning the right ear to the right shoulder. Continuing with these neck rolls. Being really gentle, moving really slowly. You've been asleep all night. That neck is probably quite tight. So just finding a little movement and noticing where you're holding the tension. If you do identify any areas, feel free to hold there for a couple more breaths. Just being patient with your body, allowing it to release in the time that it needs. And last time in this direction, arriving the right ear back at the right shoulder, and then as you breathe out, take the head backwards. Inhale to bring the left ear to the left shoulder, and we reverse our neck rolling, tucking the chin to the chest. And you're feeling into this movement, taking your time. And then last round, we Finish bringing the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale to bring the crown of the head back to center, continuing with the eyes closed or opening them if you like. Breathe in, draw the shoulders up towards the ears, really squeeze. And then exhale, roll them back and down towards the earth. A couple more times like this. Inhale and exhale. And then, of course, taking them in the other direction, taking them back, squeeze them together, draw them up towards the ears, and then forward and down towards the earth. Breathing in and out through the nose. Working to breathe naturally. No force or extreme effort required here. And then last time, draw those shoulders up towards the ears. And then squeeze them together and down towards the earth. From here, we're just going to turn to face the right side of the mat. Keep the feet together. Take the knees mat distance wide. Taking your seat bones to your heels, extend the arms forward, forehead to the earth. Exhale, melt your chest into the mat. And then as you breathe in, walk your hands towards the left corner of your mat, also that your torso comes to rest over your left thigh. Reach your right fingertips forward and feel that nice stretch down the right side of the body. Breathe in nice and deep, press the belly into the thigh. Breathe out, relax your body. See if you can keep your right seat bone grounded on your heel here. This will help to intensify the stretch down the right side of the body. Last breath out, complete. And then we inhale, slowly walk your hands back to center. Take one more breath. Exhale, melt the chest towards the earth. And then inhale, switch this over. Walk your hands to the right side of the mat. Chest over your right thigh this time. If I said right thigh before when I meant left, my apologies. You know what I meant. Breathe in nice and deep. Reach your left fingertips forward. Feel that stretch down the left side of the body. Notice if your left hip is coming off your heel. See if you can press it back down. Continue to reach your fingertips forward and then exhale, release, surrender your body towards the earth. Final breath. Feel that stretch. And then inhale, walk your hands slowly back to center. Last time, melt your chest towards the mat. And then slowly walk your hands back towards your pelvis as you inhale, rolling up the spine, stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Bring the knees together. Tuck your toes here. On your inhalation, you're going to press the tips of your fingers into the earth and come to crouch or sit on the tops of your feet, heels lifted off the earth. See if you can press your seat bones into your heels here. And as you inhale, engage from your core. Bring the crown of the head towards the sky. If you wobble, that's okay. Placing the hands on the knees, arms nice and straight to help you with your stability. Find a point in front of you to focus your gaze on. And then here we bring our awareness to the breath. Inhaling long and slow through the nose. Exhaling long and slow through the nose. Stability of breath. equals stability in the mind, stability in the mind, stability in the body. Last breath here. Breathe in, grow tall. Exhale, slowly shift your weight forward, ground your hands. And then as you breathe out, press your heels into the earth and extend your legs towards straight Uttanasana, forward fold. Breathe in nice and deep. Press those seat bones towards the sky. Breathe out. Allow your torso to relax forward. Gravity weighs you towards the earth. Here you can gently turn the head from side to side. And as you do so, just notice where you're holding that tension in your body. Maybe it's the back of the legs, maybe it's the lower back, the neck, the shoulders. And see if you can just release that area by breathing your exhalation, sending that outward breath towards that region, soothing, nourishing, relaxing. Final exhalation. Complete your fold, and then we really slowly inhale, stack vertebrae on top of vertebrae. Allow yourself to hang like a rag doll as you slowly rise to standing. The head and the neck are the last things to come up, and then crown of the head reaches towards the sky as you breathe out. Roll your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Feet together here. Exhale, ground yourself into the earth. Breathe in, arms out wide, reach the palms overhead, lift the gaze, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, and depending on where you are on the mat, you can walk your hands forward or backwards slightly, stepping back into your high plank. Tuck your pelvis towards your sternum, stack your shoulders over your wrists, and press your heels towards the back of the room. Can you drop your hips slightly here? Feel your core switch on, engage. Breathing in nice and deep through the nose. Exhaling long and slow, last breath. Exhale, press back into downward facing dog or Ardha Mukha Svanasana. You can pedal out the heels here if you like, or finding stillness straight away. Early in the morning, I prefer to warm up my body and identify the areas where I'm feeling tightness, as I said before. And to do this, I like to explore through pedaling out the heels. And just noticing those areas that I can work on breathing into, releasing. And then when you're ready, exhale, find stillness with the heels, press the chest towards the earth. You can maintain a slight bend in your knees here so as to maintain the integrity, the length of the spine here. If you have the space in your hamstrings, you can work your heels towards the earth, but only do this if you can keep the spine nice and long. Exhale, complete. Inhale, come forward onto the tops of the toes, look forward, bend through the knees, step your right foot in between your hands, forward lunge. Lift that left hip away from the earth, and as you breathe out, ground down your left foot, heels in one line here. Press through the soles of the feet, breathe in, fingertips towards the sky, warrior one. Keeping your hips square forward, see if you can tuck your belly in by tilting your pelvis towards your sternum, like we do in our high plank. Exhale, sink into your front knee. Breathe in, grow tall. Breathe out, open into warrior two. Gaze down your front middle finger, press your right knee towards the right side of the room. Notice what your arms are doing in space. Are they in one line? Breathe in, breathe out, sink into your front knee. Inhale to reverse warrior. Gaze looks towards your top fingers. And then we stay here for one more breath before returning to our warrior two, extending into our front leg, exhaling, hinging forward from the pelvis. Really reach with your right fingertips and then allow your right palm to face towards the camera, back of the hand resting on the inside of your right calf, left fingertips to the sky, gaze maybe as well. And then here in our Trikonasana, we want to notice what our hips are doing, our middle body. Can you breathe in, lift out of your right hip so that you can press your hips towards the front of the room? You'll notice that your muscles begin to switch on and you feel as though you have more space in the body. Breathing in. Don't forget to smile. Enjoy your practice. Last breath here. Exhale, gaze towards your right foot. Bend into your front knee, warrior two. And then we're going to step our left foot forward using our arm, engaging from the core, and come to standing in Tadasana. Exhale, ground yourself through the feet, close down the eyes maybe for a moment. Breathing in, notice how you're feeling in the body down that left side. You're feeling even, centered, grounded. Last breath out. And then we breathe in, open the eyes, and we're simply going to face the opposite direction here to compensate on the other side. So we're going to breathe in, take the arms out wide, meet the palms overhead, lift the gaze, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bend through your knees, draw your hands down through the center of the body to the earth, and then breathe in, seat bones to the sky. Exhale, release the body, the torso towards the earth. Maybe you might like to take hold of either elbow. And then gently rock your body from side to side, just noticing how that feels, what that does. Is it releasing anything? Maybe it tests your balance. Swaying gently. Releasing the head and the neck, relaxing shoulders. Last breath here. Exhale, find your maximum. And then releasing the hands, we're going to breathe in, take a halfway lift. Breathe out, walk our hands forward to stack them beneath the shoulders, finding our high plank. Tuck your pelvis towards your sternum, press your heels towards the back of the room, and lift your gaze forward. Feel the core switch on here. Maybe you can drop your hips a little more. Last breath, breathe in nice and deep. Breathe out, send the seat bones to the sky. Downward facing dog. Maybe you pedal out your heels once again, or you find stillness straight away and focus on lengthening the spine, sinking the chest towards the earth. Using the breath to deepen into the posture, we complete on the next exhalation. And then inhale, come forward onto the toes, look forward, bend the knees, step your left foot between your hands, forward lunge. Maybe you come up onto the fingertips here, maybe you keep your palms grounded into the earth. Lift your right hip away from the mat, engage your legs. And then you're going to ground down your back foot, heels in one strong line. Earth yourself through the soles of the feet. Breathe in, fingertips towards the sky, warrior one. Breathe out, sink into your front knee just a bit more. Can you square your hips forward? Tuck the pelvis towards the sternum. Engage your core, belly in. Last breath, inhale, reach the fingertips towards the sky. Breathe out, warrior two. Pressing the left knee towards the left side of the room. Gazing down the front middle finger and then noticing where your arms are in space if you like. We breathe out, sink our hips towards the earth. Feel that stretch through the inside of the right leg. Last breath. And then we inhale to reverse warrior. Gazing towards the fingertips. Breathing in. Breathing out, return to your warrior two, and then you inhale, extend into your front leg. Exhale, reach forward with the left fingertips before resting the back of the palm on the inside of the left leg. See if you can open your chest by sending your right shoulder blade towards the earth. You'll notice that your entire front body opens towards the side of the room. And then inhale to take your right fingertips towards the sky. And once again, we lift out of our left hip to open the hips towards the camera. Noticing the space that is created in the body. Inhale, really reach with your fingertips. Exhale, turn your gaze towards your left foot and return to your warrior two. Once again, we're going to move towards the top of the mat, leading with our right hand. So take the fingertips towards the earth, arms in one line. Bump up onto your back right toes, and then using your core, step forward to find Tadasana. Breathe in nice and deep. Breathe out, relax your shoulders, feel your feet press into the earth. You can close down the eyes. And then from here, as we next exhale, we're going to tuck our chin towards our chest. And then begin to roll down the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, allowing the body to fold forward like a rag doll. As you lower into your Uttanasana forward fold. Notice as the front of the legs, the thighs, draw upwards to release the back of the legs, supporting and allowing you to fold more deeply into this position. And then we breathe out. Complete here, ground the hands into the earth, bend through the knees. And make your way down onto the mat to take a seat. Coming to face towards the camera. Bring your right sole of the foot in to touch your inner left thigh, left sole of the foot touching the right for women, the opposite for men. Pretty hot here today, nice and sweaty in this room. It's summer here in Australia and it's pretty stinking hot outside, so excuse me for sweating everywhere. And then we're just going to bring our hands into Nana Mudra. If the sun is in the sky where you are, place the palms on the knees facing up. If the sun has set, just flip the palms facing towards the earth. And then here we close down our eyes. And we're going to focus on our complete breath out, Raja Pranayama, today. Breathing in nice and deep through the nose, taking that breath all the way down into the belly first, then up through the rib cage and into the chest. Exhaling from the chest, the rib cage, and then the belly, continuing at your own pace. Breathing at your natural rhythm. Feeling each compartment of the body expand as it fills with vital prana energy, oxygen, and relax as it releases this breath from the body. And then you can continue with this breath as long as you like. Perhaps choosing to move into a short meditation, focusing on the breath and bringing the hands into Shiva Mudra. If you're coming with me today, we're going to close down our practice by releasing our next exhalation. Bringing the hands together at heart center, lifting the elbows slightly, opening the eyes. Finding a moment of gratitude for yourself, for your morning practice, for setting your day up for success, for being well and investing in your health. Your most important asset. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. Thanks so much everyone for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that practice. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, and also leave a comment below. I'd love to know what you'd like to see in future, any techniques that you need help with, any asanas that you'd like to improve on, or sequences that you'd like to see. Don't forget, this is all for you. And once again, apologies for being all hot and sweaty today. It's very humid here and stinking hot outside. So I'm glad that you all bared with me. And until next time, I see you on the mat. Have a lovely week ahead, and thank you so much.